Kadabra. For my next trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Kadabra. Ba-da-ba-bam-bam-bam. Where is this guy, huh? Very interesting. Reach in my back. Good morning, my dear friends. Okay, I need to find my opponent. Oh wait, he's gonna be in KFC. 2024. Hola. Hello. Didn't use yesterday's thumbnail. We can just use it again. I have to manually do that every day though. Imagine that the work I have to put in. Abracadabra. For my next trick, I'm about to reach in my back, brah. Post. You know, I literally always lose against Nightmare. Nah, that's not true. I have beaten him before, but I don't have a great win rate versus him. Let me be real. Hello, Governor. How you doing, buddy? Abracadabra. Are we feeling it today? What are we playing? We're playing the Kung Fu Cup. I can pin it. Pin the message on YouTube. Hey, what's up, Kesa? Command at B. Oceanborn, Golden Aura, Ghost River in Dynasty. Abracadabra. Just feel Dynasty, whatever. What's good in Protoss versus Mass Colossi? Totally got owned. Disruptors beat Colossi. Disruptors are very good. What do you think on beating Grandmaster with stupid stuff? Doing a challenge that you take a new base near the base of the enemy every time you attack? Yeah, I could do that. I don't think it would be so hard though. Very often what happens in those games is in order to complete the challenge, I need to be dominant. So what will end up happening is that I will just dominate the game completely. Crimson Court. And that means I get the veto. So we got Side, Amphion, Dynasty, Post. Wait, we got rid of all the crap maps. So we have Ghost River, we have Oceanborn, and we have Alcyone, and we have Golden Aura. So I will veto. What should I veto? Abracadabra. I actually like Ghost River though. I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Alcyone. Alcyone. Okay. You hear Clem is weak to Cannon rushes? I heard the same. Hello everyone. Oh wait, I pinned the wrong thing. There you go. Dude, he's really slow today, what the hell? But what he's slow in the veto, he makes up for. Hey, what's up, George X? Ghost? Alright. Number 1, Ghost River. 2 is going to be Ocean. Yeah. So on map 1, we're going to put the Fear of God into him. And on map number 2, we're going to strike with the Fear of God, the Wrath of a God. You'll get him this time? I hope so. People on Reddit called Astria D tier. I was fuming. People on Reddit were right. In the context of the tournament. I think Astria was the lowest tier. Actually, they called him C tier, which I think is too high. Hero Marine is higher tier than Astrea in my mind in tournaments. Well, it was in the context of the World Championships, and in that case, it is correct. Like, he's probably the lowest tier player at the World Championship. That's not, you know, being mean to Australia. Well, it is being mean to Australia, but I also think it's realistic. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it ain't true. I have no idea how you play this much and stay sane. Yeah, I just play much. The second part of that statement isn't necessarily true. Abracadabra. I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Ba-da-da. Oh. Cadabra. Man. Oh. Ooh. That was a neat neck crack. Dude, this guy is uber slow at starting games. Friend. I got the friend in before the countdown. God, that's gonna really mess with his head. I wonder if he understands the underlying message of the word friend. You know, the implication. Does he get the implication of what I just sent him? That's what I want to know. Abracadabra. About to reach in my back, bruh. That is a banger of a song. Oh, crap. Okay, that's gonna fix it. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. From that thrift store down the road. Bum ba da dum bum bum. Yeah, let's go, baby. So what did I say? I'm gonna put the fear of God into him. Some people also call it the fear of Harstem into him. These people are deranged. Something wrong with someone being deranged, as long as it's in my favor. Okay, let's chrono this bad boy too. Oh, what a beautiful chrono you put on there, Harstem. It's almost like you are a StarCraft professional. With that type of speedy chronos, you might become one of the best. God, I freaking hate having the micro probes on ping. I wish I could just have like a auto micro when we're playing on ping. That should be allowed. Actually, I wanted to build a pylon over here. Abracadabra. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Double crap. I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Yeah, yikers. Yeah, he's a yikesy man, what can I say? Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy. Because I feel so empty without my na-na-na-na. What do you think he's doing over there? Oh, I went way too fast. That's not a good look, let me tell you. I think he's building a pylon down here, or what's the shindig? The dig du shin. Do you think he recalled? No way. Oh, it's kind of sexy, no? He's not moving out yet, so I'm zero worried, really. Did I get him? I haven't gotten him yet. Abracadabra. Bum, bum, bum. Please tell me I can get this kill. Oh my god, thank you so much, good sir. You think he's gonna go hunt for me right now? If I was him, I'd be hunting like a madman. Lately I've been hard to reach. I've been too long on my own. Everybody needs a quiet room where they can be alone. Whoa, whoa. Are you calling me? Are you trying to... Oh my god! Ah, oh, nice. I love it when I can't force field. Because I have been... This went very poor, what can I say? It's okay. It was micro though, huh? Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, hello? Is he even trying? Jesus Christ. And he does it all with with freaking 200 ping. 160. Aye. Oh, good lord. Now, was my macro perfect behind this? No. Does the macro need to be perfect behind this to beat someone of this caliber? Yeah, of course. What do you think this is? The amateur hour? So is this not going as hot as it, you know, the early game might make you believe? Unit lost wise. I think this was good. Oh, him sending in those 2 sentries and the extra stalkers. That was godly for me, wasn't it? Yeah. He played himself, as the kids would say. Abracadabra. Unless he's building DTs, he's dead, bruh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I actually had similar plans here, my friend. How did he know that I also want to do this? Maybe I should just build one of these. I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my shit. They said, fake it till you make it, and I did. No. All his life, but that life was too short. Oh! I'm so upset that it's my birthday. Every day. Like the plague. Think he's gonna finish? No way. He's gonna get 2 kills here. Unless I micro. Oh, he's gonna get 1 kill. Nice. I forgot to start my +1. But at the same time, he forgot to play a build that made sense. So I'd say we're in an even spot right now. See if we can get some a little bit of vision. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I wear your granddad's clothes. Na 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 na. I look incredible at that thrift ship. That's not how the song goes. Oh, I forgot I had this thing. That's right. Probably should get some immortars. I wonder how many gases my man is gonna get. Because we can just one-up him. Oh, he's getting immortars. Yeah, immortar loser. I hate people that build immortars. I mean, I'm doing it too, but I'm doing it for a good reason. Hey, that does mean that I can just move out, no? Oh, nice. We just have this guy on follow. Very cool. Okay, we're gonna go 6 gas. We are 10 gates. Probably down in upgrades. Everything else ahead. Oh, I forgot to cancel. Oh, I thought we had another one on the way. Guess the answer to that is no. He's gonna try to warp in right now. Oh, we got the warp in. Oh my god, we're winning! Oh, it's like the first time ever I beat this guy, huh? So the only way I lose right now is he. Touché, Kevin. Well played. I bet this guy wasn't singing Thrift Store at the start of the game either. That means... And this was on West. Dude, I own him in a macro game. You know, the problem is with me, whenever I play on the West server, I always all-in the Koreans. Because I believe it's impossible to win. But if I just believe in myself and trust in the force and the heart of the cards, apparently it is possible. I already told him what map I want second. He gets to host it. Yeah, very nice. Dude, we're eating today. That's what the kids say, apparently. If you're doing something very well, you say that you're eating. And if you did something well, you can say that you ate. I ate. Or you ate. That's what you can say. That can go on the LinkedIn. My friend, I'm live streaming this to LinkedIn. That's the third platform. Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Have you ever been out microed? I can't recall. I mean, it seems unlikely that I have never been out microed, but I can't. I don't remember a recent game in which someone had better micro than me. I mean, that's just such a rare situation and unrealistic. There's a reason my friends often refer to me as the micro machine, because I micro like a machine. Like one of the good machines, you know? One of the crappy ones. Not like ChatGPT with micro. It's gotta be a moron. Prick. You think he knows that I'm coming for him? I wonder if he does. So now we put the fear of God into him. You know what we're gonna do next? We're gonna use this fear. We're gonna eat again, as the kids would say. Nice try with the probe micro there, buddy. This better be central. Okay, this is central. God, why do all servers feel equally as bad? That's pretty freaking crazy. I can read your mind. Woo! Some nice oversaturation on this useless gas. I think we're winning. The mental as well as the physical battle. Battle. That's how British people pronounce it. British people think it's necessary to pronounce the T's in every word. Battle. Wankers. So I don't like so. What's this? Oh. You know what this is? This is the opposite of sexy.
Glory to the Daylon. To glory.
This is actually the opposite of sexy. Oh, I only built a single sentry. That's a mistake. Oh, we're not eating. We're not eating right now. Ah, that also isn't eating. Oh, this guy is also not eating though.
Let your will be. Glorious combat is upon us.
He got me, didn't he? He ate me. Okay, he was eating a little bit maybe. I think he's one-basing me, to be honest. Oh, this is bad news. This is bad news. But also could be good news, because it could mean that he's going there to fight the forces of evil. AKA my pylon. I think this is a default win for me. As in, I'll need to seriously try to lose this game. Oh, but we're really good at seriously trying to lose games. So I'm not so worried. Oh, this is actually not good for me at all. I take back what I said. No way. He gets 2. Yeah, press for stuff. Yeah, gosh. Oh, why would he go in? Like a degenerate. Okay. Am I very happy with this position right now? Not really. You think he has something here? I bet he does. This guy seems like a prick that would have like a dude there, no? Oh, he didn't. I mean, what's gonna be the grand plan here for him? That's what I kind of want to know, you know? I forgot to start my next dude. It's not gonna be great. So, people often ask me, Harstem, how are you feeling in this position? Right now, I can tell you, not feeling too hot. Not feeling too hot at all, my dear friends. Do a lot of things. Too hot is definitely not one of them. It's because I got that nasty supply lock. If it wasn't for that nasty supply lock, I kind of would like my spot. If it wasn't for that nasty supply lock. But we got that nasty supply lock, you know? And this is one of the things in life that you really need to understand. Is it can happen. Nasty supply blocks, you know? They can happen to anyone too. And it takes so much damage though. Why isn't he attacking me? That actually worries me more than anything in this world right now. If I was him, I would be all over this. You know? Oh, I could get a Templar Archives. This is an old school way of dealing with problems. Oh, he's coming. He's like, wait, how did he know that I was coming? He's gonna be confused by that setup. He's definitely gonna be confused by that setup, huh? That is an interesting thing that's happening here, you know what I mean? So how are we gonna fix this situation, one might ask? Another great question asked by the man with hats. Without hats? They must have some type of hat. He's taking a forward base. Are we just gonna allow that for free? Oh, yeah, I think we might. You know what, brother? I never really cared much for that base. Let's face facts here. I think I'm up in upgrades. I think I have more units that are good. You know what, the only thing is that I'm really afraid of right now? Okay, we can say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Disruptors. If you guys set Colossus, you're gonna be perma-banned after I'm done with this game. Anyone that set Colossus is gonna get banned. Me, afraid of Colossus? There's really no reason for me to be in a hurry, so he's not getting anything, really. Which feels like a mistake, no? Who's afraid of little old me? Yeah, you should be. You should be. Oh. You think he's actually gonna go for it? No way. I'd be shocked if he goes for it. He's +1? This guy's in the freaking Stone Age. I'm living in a bathhouse. This guy's figuring out whether he wants to wear shoes or not. Should they go on the feet? Dude, I got +3 coming, buddy. What do you think you're doing, huh? Slow. Club go on head? Huh? +1 still. There's no way. Legit caveman. A legit caveman. Oh my god, look at this. Hey. Let's go. Let's become cavemen forever. Oh, he's +2 now. Okay, yeah. Respectable, respectable. So we actually gotta wait a little bit here. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, just, you know... Oh, he actually has the disruptors right now. Okay, you know what we could do? Let's do it. Oh, didn't want that. Oh, that's a nice move too by me. It's technically okay. I wonder if I can actually play like this. Oh, what? You think he did that on purpose? No way, right? What was that? Just some Zealoten? Most definitely. Okay. Yeah, we're not as funny anymore now that I'm not sure if we're winning. The fun factor goes up the closer we become to wins that we don't deserve. But I feel like you guys probably realize, because most of you are very smart. Just like me. living with the Romans already. This guy's still... Oh! What do you think this is, my friend? You think this is the carnival? Where you can just do what you want? No, buddy. This is a serious game of StarCraft 2, bud. King carnival. So I mean, and I levitate down your stream. What the hell is this guy doing? Who's afraid of little old me? Wait, he has a base there? No way. This is not looking very good for me at all. Okay. Oh, that also wasn't too hot, not gonna lie. Ooh, it's kind of hot now. Come on. I wonder if I can just go and do stuff at this point. You know what I really want? I want to kill this base. Whatever's going on over there, feels like I should go there. Think we can fight him on the side? Dude, I'm getting real tired of this crap, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's really not that bad. Is that good for him? No way. He lost basically everything. This is a nasty position that I don't enjoy, to be honest. This felt good. So I kind of want to keep these hidden for a little while longer, you know? The longer I can keep those hidden, the better it's going to be for me, obviously. Dude, it's turning into a game of proportions, of epical size, really. Oh, he's just not a You're not there, bud. You're not there. Hello? Yeah, we can do that. I can't see him. I must have not hit him properly somewhere. I wear your grandma's clothes. I look incredible. From the thrift shop down the road, I'm gonna pop some... Do we have observers? I'm gonna take some ops. Only got $20 in my pocket. Oh, maybe we should clear this thing. Seems like building all of your important infrastructure right next to where I am might have been a mistake, my brother. Hey, brother, do you still believe in one another? Woo! Dude, we owned this guy. Like, we ate for real today. And all of it was in the moment as well, which makes it much better. Floop. We got him and we squeezed. He yelped, and that was his mistake. So I'm not sure how much longer I could have squeezed for. Hoppa. Yeah, never afraid of Colossus. Truly is the year of Harstem. All right. That's our first opponent. It's been a while since I beat a Korean. That felt nice. I'm gonna get so many illegal luck points for that as well. Let's see, up next. Skillis beat Clem. Oh, we fight Skillis then. Skillis is also a tricky one. Skillis beating Clem is a surprise. Okay, so what do we have up here? Up next. PvP versus Skillis. And then we're fighting GC, Lemon, or Rouge. Rogue, your boat. Get him today? I'll try our best, mate. Go. Who starts El Vito? Let's have a look. I don't actually know how the veto system works. I don't think they have a veto system. Okay. We'll veto side delta, I guess. There's a chance that if we get really far in this tournament that I can't play the finals. I have a driving class in 2.5 hours. And we still need to play 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds in 2.5 hours. I think finals is best of 5. Dude, I actually have a chance to get to the finals. My bracket is perfect. Skillis, Rogue, Trap / Ryung / Gumiho / Gerald. Really, I'm 4 matches away from, or 3 matches away from losing in the finals. That's pretty crazy. Pretty trippy. My veto Amphion, and then I'll veto as the last one. Something else. Maybe post-youth? Oh, he already did it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't actually care so much about maps once the crap ones are gone. I kind of would have liked Dynasty to stay though. I think it's good for the player that is not favored, which is me. But what if I did? What if you don't Alcyone then? I don't think it's a good map for my style. Driving classes? Yeah. I'm starting the road to license. Why is post-youth bad? It's you have like a kind of a gamble between Nexus first and One Gate expand, and I don't like doing either, so it's not a great map most of the time. If he does Crimson, so we have Oceanborn as 1, and then Golden Aura / Ghost River as 2/3. You wanna host or want me to do it? Just failed the driving test today, quite close. Sucks, man. Sorry to hear. Do you have a PO box for fan mail? No, I don't. I'll take fan mail. Unless it's cool. Is it hard to set up a PO box? I'd have to set up a PO box and no one would send me anything. It would just feel sad, you know? It's like getting a table out for a signing session and then no one showing up. Observer ++. Oh wait, I don't want to play against the AI. Oh no, wait. He's not playing. Yeah, whatever. Do they really fail you if you just mess up once, like failing to stop at a stop sign? It's kind of messed up. I feel like they should just do it based on vibes. If they feel like the vibe in the car is good, bangers playing on the radio, and the guy is relaxed, then you know. It's good to go. Why is everyone so freaking slow today? That's insane. Netherlands have boats everywhere also. You drive boats to work or ride bike. I don't know anyone that drives a boat to work. I feel like if you have enough money to buy a boat, these people usually are retired already. But biking is very common. Yeah, that's true. Good luck, have fun, Skilos. May the inferior player win. Alright, let's go. I'm very excited for this match. You know, it's always good to make the other people believe you're the underdog, because then they're gonna play overly safe. And I'm playing overly greedy always. So this is the, you know, is the perfect solution to all the problems. I can't believe Skillis beat Clem. That's really impressive. Clem is so good in TVP. Clem also, Clem beat Skillis 2 days ago in the ESL Open Cup, 2-0 in the semifinals. I was also very impressed by that. Because Clem is very good. I was just impressed by Clem being very good. And then he also beat Max Packs 3-1, which also was very impressive. I'm playing against these impressive folks. I just beat Nightmare though, that also should count for something. It's been so long since I beat Nightmare. I lost to him last week. Twice, I think. 2-0, 2-0. I lost to him like 2 weeks before that as well. Legit, whenever I play Nightmare, I usually lose. But today already felt different. Today's also the day that we fight against England in the European Championships. So it is a pretty big day for the average Dutchie, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, what are we doing here, boss? What are we doing here, boss? Y'all, what's going on? And so I sleep sometimes when I'm laying in bed, just to give it all up what's in my head. And I get a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I'm okay, and I take a deep breath and get real high, and I drink from the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I say, hey, hey, hey. I said, hey, what's going on?
Combat awaits. Where not. We fire. Ire shall be.
Oh, nice one, Kevin. Really nice move.
We serve with combat of ire.
I don't love my spot here. As in, I kind of hate my spot. I like the way that he played. I played a little bit risky. Now I'm paying the price. I wish I had that thing still alive. I really dislike that I don't.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Huh. What is that? Was that a Stargate that I saw? I think it's a Stargate, which would be bad news. Stargate's actually a good counter to what I'm doing. It's not looking hot for me. Oopsies. Please. Very nice. That went extremely poor. I feel like if we had kept that prism alive, maybe we could have won the game, actually. Unironically. We were pretty close to keeping it alive. The problem now is that he's just gonna have too many units, I believe. I actually think we would have had him. That was so close. Because he went straight Stargate. I think if slightly faster batteries were good. I forgot to send my probe over. I really need to do that quicker when I do this. Because if you have batteries healing immortals or disruptors while they're in the air, they're never going to die to pure Stalker. Well, they can, but it's unlikely, to be honest. I super had him by the balls. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. I think he just went for no scout, second pile in the main, which is usually what I do. So I just kind of got outplayed mentally here, to be honest. Not much else. Oh, wait, that was hosting. What was the second map? Ghost River. Plus plus. Ah, that sucked. Ready? Good luck. See what he's up to today. No milk today. Yikers. All right. I'm sweating like a pig here. It's pretty warm today, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Soon. See what it's up to. My 7 out score is 2 seconds faster. Is he even trying? Lol. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. Oh. Noise. Noise. Wait. I got trick around or what? He recalled. What did he recall? Must have been the probe, no? Yeah, guess it's allowed. Nothing explicitly against it in the rules. I wonder what he's opening. I really wonder what he's opening now. Okay. Because he finished the Stalker after locking in my probe, which is an interesting move. You don't see this very often, because it's balls. No, wait, I don't need this pylon, but we can build it anyway. Just try to walk up there. The madman. El man de mad. Ooh. Surely he's gonna have. Oh, sad. That was a good trade again, wasn't it? Mr. Micro himself does it again. Mr. Micro. Mr. Micro. Micro. Nickname hasn't completely caught on yet. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but surely it's only gonna be a matter of time. Oh my god, I thought that was a real unit there for a second. I mean, it is a real unit, it's just... Oh wait, I already built that.
Glory to the Daylong.
Oh crap. Nah, dude, we ate again today. This is not a good build. Stalker, Stalker, Stalker into late Twilight. While my robotics facility is 35 seconds in. I could have actually gone for the play that I tried yesterday. Immortal Prism, and then you snipe the pylon that's researching Twilight That's researching Blink. The entire game plan is making sure that your opponent can't get Blink out. It's not a great game plan, but if it works, it's hilarious. Dude, that's 2 games so far today where I win in micro. That is pretty crazy to me. That is pretty crazy to me. What's the third map again? Golden Aura. God. Mr. Micro, huh? It also helps that I have more units every time we do these micro battles. I feel like that is definitely a... What do you call it? An advantage that perhaps shouldn't be underrated. Could make it past the early game against Serral with this form. I'd even say that there might be a fat bead of sweat rolling down his cheek. Is StarCraft 2 better than 1? Haven't played anything in a while. Yeah, of course. It's a higher number. Of course it's better. What? Would you rather be using ChatGPT version 2.5 or 3? See? The higher number is always better. Just the better version. Except with Shrek. Yeah, Shrek 1 is the best. That is most defiantly true. I have an itchy nose. Whoop. Dude, I'm such a beast right now. I'm absolutely beasting. Beast mode. Hashtag beast. Hashtag micro machine. Hashtag working out. Okay. Adept Stalker Stargate, Adept Stalker Sentry Sentry. One of these two it's gonna be. We're not sure what yet. We'll let fate decide. Ooh, I met his worker there. You know, I'm just a little, what do you call that? I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for Adept Stalker Stargate. I haven't played this in a while as well. Oh, I didn't start this. You think he's gonna lock me in here? Like a prick? Oh, I didn't send it away properly. He's definitely gonna lock me in here. Is there a sentry there? Yes, definitely is. Can I? You think I can recall this in time or no? Hello? Did I really want to rally stuff there? I don't think I did. This is kind of scary. I don't actually know what the correct thing to do is here for me. If he's on top of this ramp, I could be in trouble. That's all I do know. Very interesting indeed. Some of the most interesting things that have happened in the history of the world are happening here right now as well. It's a fast freaking thing, huh? Is that 5 unit then? Did my large ape-like brain scout that correctly? He's gonna... You think this is amateur hour, bro? Yeah, you probably did think it's amateur hour. Probably because I'm an amateur. The fact that I am an amateur, it doesn't help him, you know, dispel the notion that it indeed is amateur hour. No way. That's fake, right? Dude, I was keen there. I was keen. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, it's real. What? It was real. In case he just shows up with something, you know? I'd rather be safe than sorry, as the kids would say. This flying was pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie either. I'm not lying a lot today. You noticed by me saying I'm not gonna lie here. That is the dead giveaway that I'm not lying a whole lot. Thank you for the subscription, Chief. Nice. That was exactly how I wanted it. Losing that pylon. It's good for, you know. Yeah, come on. Let's fight, buddy. Oh. Oh. We might have lost. What is skate account? Yeah, blink in the end. Yeah. I microed this incorrectly, I think. I think I had him, to be honest. 18 stalkers to 13. He has more workers, but I'm okay with that. If I had good... I wanted to go pylon plus gate, and I think I would have just won. And then I think I fought a bit too long here, because I didn't realize he had the super battery on. Here, I instantly should just run away. If I run away here, I'm fine. I fight for 2-3 more seconds, take quite a bit of damage. Use 2-3 blinks that I don't have to, lose one stalker for free. Then here I think the situation is better. I didn't realize he was going to blink forward, so I lose another one for free. And I wasn't fighting with most of my units. And then here the game is not even, but I have a lot of units still at home that aren't really coming along. I think otherwise his robo is extremely late. I'm not saying I win 100%, but his batteries are empty and we have same production. So it would have just been better for me. Yeah, stupid by me. Okay, well, it is what it is. We lost, he wins. We'll get him next time. Thank you, Maxwell216 for the 29-month resub. Yeah, the super battery was 2 seconds too long. I stayed there. If you stayed in the game, yeah, I could have, but I was dead 100%. So it wouldn't have really mattered. I mean, you can always stay in the game if you want. I can wait until my buildings die, but the game was over. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll cast whatever series is on the way. Soon gonna be Max Packs versus Beyond. So we're just gonna move to America. I kind of want to watch that. Skillers versus Rogue, I'm not too interested in. We could do Trap Gumiho, but I personally believe that Beyond Max Packs is gonna be the best. Thank you for the subscription. What was that? Tiger Chuff with the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated, buddy. Beyond has gone offline. Wait, he lost? No, he already won. Thank you, the Sleepiest King, for the Twitch Prime as well. Is Max Packs vs. Beyond already the series that's coming in, or no? Seems like it's still Max Packs vs. Lancer. Correct. That's well set up. I know he won. That's why I asked him. Unless he lost, then I feel like a prick. But Max Packs usually doesn't lose. I'm very sad about this all. This loss. Notice me, Captain. My girlfriend says you're the only one who can influence me. That sounds like a positive development. That's what we need more around the world. Oh, I'm so sad that I lost 2-1. Such a silly way to go as well. My position was good. I lost my second Oracle like a moron too, which was actually kind of bad for me. Because having an Oracle with like a Stasis Ward or the ability to maybe fly in the main is pretty huge. It forces the Phoenixes back home. It's okay, you're handsome. Thanks, buddy. And I beat Nightmare, which I usually don't. Here's the problem with StarCraft too. Everyone but the winner of a tournament loses. And it's very frustrating. Like, I made Nightmare sad. Skillers makes me sad. Yeah, look at this.
Maxwell _ 216 gifted a tier 1 sub to Oriatis.
4 losses in a row. Thanks so much, Maxwell. Ooh.
Maxwell _ 216
oh wow.
gifted
Thanks for the 5
a tier
gifted
1
community
sub
subs,
to
man. Really
Mighty
appreciate it. Woohoo! And welcome aboard, everyone. Oriatis, Mitadun, I used to be mad, Raid SE2 and EMDO. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, I think my bracket was good as well. Like, I know I'm not favored against Skillers, but there is a scenario in which I win, technically, you know? Like, against Skillers, and then the next guy, I can see it. Like, it's not unheard of if I were to win some games, you know?
216 gifted a tier 1 sub to in blue.
Also, I had a question for you all. If you are a completely new player to StarCraft 2, like, we're talking absolutely new, never played StarCraft before, what do you think, what MMR can you get within 3 days of playing? Like, what is a reasonable amount of MMR you think that you can get? Imagine we have a very smart person. High intelligence, young, nimble. 2400 in 3 days. 500. What MMR do you start with? No, like constant playing. So your MMR will not be the same that you start with. Low gold. With pro coaching? Nah, just by yourself. $3K? 3,500? No way. Better question would be, what MMR can you get with 40 games? No, well, in 3 days you can play more than 40 games. How about 120 games? So after 120 games, what could your MMR be? $2.3K? No RTS experience, none. $3K? Are you allowed to use builds from YouTube? Yeah, macro-focused play. You can do whatever you want. You can watch as many tutorials as you want. I don't care. But macro-focus. No cannon rushing, proxy gating stuff. 1 day to get to understand the buildings and units. 2 days to learn to play. Yeah, I think so too. Beastie Cutie said it took him a month to reach master. Different times. I started in the copper division. When I started initially. And then I went to platinum within 2 weeks, I think. Or a week and a half, maybe. But I had played Warcraft 3 before. Platinum back then was the highest and copper the lowest, below bronze. Then when Diamond came out, I got Diamond. When Masters came out, I got Masters. When Grandmasters came out, it took me, I think, 2 seasons to get into the Grandmaster, to be honest. You think no higher than silver 3? What do you think and why do you ask? I'm just curious. These are the types of questions that keep me up at night. I was wondering this the other day. And because I kind of have a stunted view on, you know, things. Because I can't... It's so long ago since I had no RTS experience. That even when I started playing StarCraft 2, like my hands were pretty quick. But I haven't seen... I don't think I've ever seen someone never playing RTS before then try an RTS. So I'm really curious what that would look like. Noise. Okay, we're in the lobby. Oh, wrong buttons. I think it's gonna be over here. I'm gonna move some dead space away from my face so we have more game time. Bit up. This feels about correct. It might be similar to people learning to drive. I'm very good at driving though already. Have you played Invicta campaign? No, I never have. I don't even know what Invicta is. So you'd say that diamond is an ambitious goal, right? Yeah, it's possible. All right, be right back. Okay, we have 2 hours left to finish this tournament. Actually, a little bit less. Then my driving instructor comes. Let's see. It's 16:30. Ah. I'm so sad that I lost the Skillet. You know what's sick? Is that Skillet right now isn't even thinking about me anymore. But for the rest of the day, I'm gonna be thinking of Skillet and how I should have won. If I was just a little bit better. Isn't that frustrating? For the rest of the day, Skillet is going to be living rent-free in my head. It's not a bad guy to have rent-free in your head. But... I use an automatic transmission. Not manual. Because we have an automatic car. So no reason to learn manual if I have an automatic car. Except when I ever want to rent a car. But I would never want to rent a car, so I don't care. If I'd rent a car, just rent an automatic. So it doesn't seem worth for me to learn manual. It's also much harder to learn, I think. Well, it's a couple of extra lessons. Sorry to bother you already answered. Why didn't you participate in the EWC qualifier? I'm not playing anything related to the EWC. I'm not casting, I'm not playing. All right. Gold 3 level of driver then. I think I'm already better than majority of the people on the road, to be honest. I'm safe, risk averse. I know the rules because I finished my theory exam, which is better than majority of the people. Most people don't know the rules anymore. I'm still somewhat familiar, so that makes sense. All right, let's just focus on the BMX game. Probably better than my instructor. Facts. Ladies and gentlemen, best of 3 Beyond Max packs. These are, so if you think critically here for a second, these are perhaps some of the best players in the world. Beyond top 10 player, Max packs currently top 3 on a League Lock, I think. Maybe even rank 2, just behind Cero. Car driving tier exams look like you could very easily memorize them. So the one that I did in the Netherlands, there was a portion of memorization, and then there was a portion of, I think, is like insights, and there's something else. And the memorization part, just the pure theory, was fairly easy. You could just memorize it, and it would be no problem at all. But the others, it would feel a little bit silly sometimes. Because you basically had 3 options. You had the option of slowing down, braking, or doing nothing. And sometimes in a situation, it felt like both braking or slowing down would be a correct call. You know? And it felt like it was pretty thin at times. I don't know. Like you can definitely memorize a lot, but it felt like some of them, I wasn't super happy with how clear it was. And there was no real good reasoning for it, I think. All right. Let's have a quick look. And that makes its way across the map. This is a really risky move that MaxPax quite often plays. He's going to get a Hellion, which he really shouldn't have. Imagine he doesn't get the Hellion kill here, right? He just lost an Adapt. And then you're still dealing with the same setup. You get a bit of repair on the Hellion. Is this really worth it? I don't think it is. And what info are you really gathering here? I am not quite seeing it. But MaxPax is a significantly better player than I am, so we're going to accept this. We're absolutely going to accept this. Gonna get a kill on the Reaper fairly quickly. And he has a freaking single Adept. Second one had to be here on top. That sucked for him. I think you're gonna get a lift on this. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think this is a good call. Midway through the map, we have a mine. The moment you see Phoenix first, you probably actually want to pull that mine back. In case the Phoenix accidentally flies over it, which would be bad news. Look at this. Oh. It's gonna fly over it. It's nice that you get some damage. There's potential to kill the mine. No, Adept weren't nearby. MaxPax is gonna try it. Now actually, never mind, this was good. I'm not sure why I doubt these guys. They're very, very good at video gaming. I mean, mine does need to piss off at some point. Let's be real careful here. Oh, Cyclone's gonna show up as well. He sees that there's a medevac around. Quite a bit of damage on the Adept. Quite a bit of damage on the Phoenix as well. We have 3 Phoenixes out. Robotics facility relatively late. More Marines now moving across the map. Viking, second Cyclone. And Beyond is moving in, and he wants to kill a high ground wall that isn't there. And I think he realized now, wait a second, there is no wall. There's no reason for me to go there. Is he gonna pick up these Marines, pulling it back? Control so far on these units is good. And I think what Beyond wants to do is just keep an aggressive position, make sure that his reinforcements arrive safely. And if he gets to do that, he has a decent chance of actually dealing some damage to his opponent here. Definitely has some potential. The problem for MaxPax is that he doesn't know whether there's 2 barracks going down behind this, or if there's a 3rd CC, or if nothing is going down behind this. Mine is going to connect here with another Phoenix. That means that 3 Phoenixes now are relatively low. This battery is empty. There's no backup battery. That means that the only way you're going to heal units is by having a super battery. This is pretty scary, because this is now the main strength. This is the peak. Peak strength is here right now for Beyond. MaxPax a little bit out of position with all of his Phoenix. He's gonna go move across the map. Will try to stay alive. Loses the first Adept. Don't forget, this battery is empty. That means that a super battery, once activated, is the only remaining defense. The moment the Phoenixes arrive here, I think Beyond should probably go in. And he might go in. And moving back at this point would be a wild play. Did one Phoenix die? Yeah, one Phoenix ended up dying. Oh, he wants to force out the CC first. I like that move a lot. I really do. Adept goes down. See, Nexus gets cancelled. Not a CC, of course. It's a Nexus. This 3rd CC is actually being built in position. So no direct damage has been dealt to MaxPax, but a lot of indirect damage. Oh, here we go. Super Battery will need to be activated right in this moment. Do we not have it available? We do have it available. Oh, Battery's gonna get taken out. Okay. And now Beyond says, hey, I just cleared your battery. That's your last defense. If this tank gets to move across the map, you're actually going to be in serious trouble here. In serious trouble. Phoenix is taking out a couple of workers behind this. Might be okay. But I'm not even sure if you can. Tank really should siege up. I think it's silly not to here. I really think it's silly not to. I hope he sees this observer. You can definitely see it fly. Beyond is very aggressive. It's going to take out the first Immortal. Second Immortal will stay alive. Tank now moving in forward. 3rd base being taken in the line. Gateway's going to be in trouble. That's not in range. No, it is. What the hell? Oh, it is. Sorry, my bad. I'm blind. Okay. Second tank coming in. Needs to be taken out. Medevac could be a very big deal, as now we have the Colossus moving in forward, and that is going to be the end of this push. The game looked extremely bad for MaxPax, but after this fight, you know, the sun started shining a little bit. It's still behind the clouds, but you can see it, you know? It's a much brighter day here for MaxPax than before. Yes, we're still playing against Triple CC. Yes, the upgrades are going to be better. Yes, the eco is better, but we have a little bit of map control, and there's a couple of Phoenixes out. There's not that much anti-air. There is a world in which you move in here and you win the game. I'm not sure if this is the world that we are living in currently, though. First Phoenix goes down. This is a move that consists of a lot of risk. Second Phoenix is gonna go down as well, as the Colossus stays alive, but 10 SCVs fall. So there was -3 or -4 Phoenixes there. Minus, I think, an Immortal. But also -10 SCVs. I think Beyond is going to be happy with how that defense went, given that he only had like 5 Marines and a Viking against 5, 6, 7 Phoenixes, however many it was. I think this was nice. I think Beyond moving across the map here is kind of crazy, to be honest. I do not approve of this move. I absolutely do not approve of this move quite yet. I think... Oh. do like this, though. Catching these. If that was the goal of this move out, then I'm a fan. And I think that might have been the goal of the move out. Freaking Beyond is so good. He knows exactly how people are going to move their units. He always catches your crap. Something that Beyond does very frequently is just kind of keep the mill with the watchtower. That would be hard for max specs to deal with here. We only have 3 barracks. Had barracks 4 and 5 been started a bit faster, production would be off the charts right now. And I actually think that max specs would be dead. As it stands, however, this is still not a great situation here for max specs. Max specs will need to deal with these Vikings somehow. Although the Viking count is right now equal to the Phoenix count. There's only 3 Stalkers, and tanks outranging Stalkers means that if Beyond gets to leapfrog forward, max specs is going to be in trouble. And there is no solution here for max specs to put on any amount of counter pressure. These Zealots are incapable, because the moment these Zealots get, I mean, they don't have charge. It takes a long time, and even if they arrive, they're gonna suck. Beyond moving back here is a godsend for max specs, to be honest. The further Beyond moves forward, the worse it's going to be. I don't actually think that this fort base can be held. Let's see if Beyond instantly gets triggered here. Like, there's no charge, which is a serious issue. I think he's forgetting charge. I think max specs actually forgot about charge. He's going to realize now, yep, that's 100 seconds. Without charge, you can't fight this bot. You absolutely cannot. Oh, tank's not siege up though. Is the target fire good enough? Ooh, lots of Marines falling instantly. So target fire on the Marines was good. Very nice fight for max specs, who's going to be severely behind in upgrades, but with a nice infrastructure, pretty decent eco. Ghost Academy on the way, single starport only. If there was a second starport pumping Vikings, I'd say this is okay. But because there's no second starport pumping Vikings, it's still okay for Beyond, but the game might just be even-ish. I wonder if Max is gonna fly across the map or what his plan is, I don't know. Fort CC now on the way. Probably wants to take this thing on the left. Aren't disruptors good in this situation? Against this type of tank push, really you want Zealot, and I think even Archons are very often good. And rather than getting disruptors, you probably want to either get another Colossus or just another Immortal. Because you really need to kind of collapse on top of a tank position. It's different if there's mines and it's like Marauder, Mine, Ghost. Because then you can like kind of, you know, you have the range advantage. But here you don't have the range advantage. So I often think that if you want to collapse on top of a tank army, it's really nice to either get Immortals with it or just more Colossus. Even if it feels weird when your opponent has a decent Viking count. But if the Marine count is still decent, it can be okay. At this point, there's 6 Vikings out, so actually MaxPax does need to be careful. Colossus are not really supply efficient against Vikings. Like, they're very good against Marines, but once there's a high enough Viking count, you kind of want to transition out of them. We have 10 more Zealots coming in. As 5 workers get taken out. This was not a good trade here for MaxPax. He loses Zealots, kills 5 workers, but worker count is so high and the production of workers is so high as well that you're actually just looking at getting trades that are good value-wise. Like, you want to make sure that this resources losting stays somewhere similar. Ooh, Beyond moving out with a lot of army here. Middle now is being potentially busted. All tanks are being lifted. This is going to be a serious problem here for Beyond. Will these tanks ever see the light of day again? Yes, they will. Where's the rest of the army? Vikings coming in from the side as the tanks stay alive. Despite Beyond fighting with only like 1/3 of his army, he's actually going to get a winning fight. Disruptor's going to get taken out. 2 tanks are still alive. And I think this is going to trigger honestly a counterattack here. Tanks could stay, could also move with the army. I personally wouldn't mind a move with the army here. I really wouldn't mind a move with the army. Do we still have an EMP? No, we have an EMP in a couple of seconds though. That's going to be a game changer. Super battery gets used instantly. Lots of stims going down as the disruptor is not going to connect. But the Viking count a little bit too high here. Next disruptor shot does connect. 2 tanks still in the far back. Really would be helpful to have in this type of situation. Flanking disruptor is not going to work out, and here Beyond moves in forward. It's going to take game number 1 against MaxPax after a phenomenal early game. A bit of a difficulty against the counterattack. Then it fight in the middle, just taking it home. 2-2 upgrades, didn't even start 3-3. So probably was a little bit more, probably felt a bit more pressure to be aggressive here, and definitely did work out after that fight in the middle. Nice game out of Beyond, honestly. still have a bunch of bio units here as well. The game is actually going to continue for a little longer than I had expected. Loads of these units are extremely low. 2 more robotics facilities on the way. You have 10 gateways, which I don't think is enough. You're at 81 workers, 5 base, 6 gas. But at the same time, we also know that it's just simply not going to matter. Plus 3 attack starts behind it, and that's going to be it. Yeah, that's game. 188 to 120. Yeah, we could pretend, but this fight is not going to be close. There you go. GG. Beyond takes game number 1. And that means the end there for max packs. Ooh. Is it Imba? I don't think we can call this game Imba. One of the things I really like, by the way, is playing this type of build with an Oracle mixed in there. I think it's so good. What's it called? Classic always plays 2 Oracle, but I think single Oracle is actually really powerful and kind of underrated at the moment. Kind of underrated. What's the guy that got GM in a month with Cyclones doing these days? I don't think he's doing a whole lot. I met him at Home Story Cup. And he's... I think he hasn't played since the Cyclone change. That's what he told me. I played like 1 game or something to make sure that his MMR doesn't decay. 1 game a season. Alright, game 2. Funny how a single adept overextension. It wasn't just the single adept though. It's like the adept into... I think the defense just being far from perfect. I think the main problem was when he sent all of his phoenixes across the map. That probably was not great. I think you really want to pick off reinforcements in this type of scenario. Like, it is so key. Oh, it's going to be an eBay block. This is the single worst build order for max packs to fight against. Absolutely. Because max pack's regular scouting pattern does not include any safeties for an eBay block. I haven't actually seen max packs ever deal well with an eBay block. He sometimes still wins games because he's significantly better than like 95% of all the high level Terrans. But Terran legit always gets in a good spot with the eBay block versus him. And we're gonna see that here as well. So the only viable response that max packs has in this scenario is going to be to build a Zealot, second gas, or to try and get this Nexus. But because this is a map where there's only one viable third, what Beyond should be doing is actually sending the SCV over to block the alternate third. This is really poorly done by Beyond. Extremely poorly done. Because you're giving max packs an out. A simple out that shouldn't have been here. Because if you block this with an SCV, max packs is forced into building the Zealot and the second gas, which delays the Nexus an insane amount. The Zealot hadn't even started yet. This is honestly just disappointing out of Beyond. He's gonna follow this up with a proxy starport, I think. No, what? Marine reactor before factory? Did he forget to build the factory? Oh. He's gonna play 3 racks. So he's anticipating a Stargate response. If this is a Blink response, this is the absolute best case scenario here for max packs. Okay, it's gonna be Twilight. Like, I don't think this could have gone any worse for Beyond here. Build order wise. Literally everything that went wrong, could have gone wrong, went wrong. There's no pressure on the fact that the third base is out of position. You're gonna spot instantly here with this adept that it was Marine into Reactor, because there can't be 3 Marines out otherwise. I mean, this is really as bad as it gets. And MaxPax is a good player. So he's gonna scout, he's gonna see the SCV count in the natural, and he's going to know what's kicking off. He's absolutely going to know what's kicking off. So he sees long distance mining. This is... If I was MaxPax, I'm sending this Stalker across the map, to be quite honest. It's gonna get 1 Marine, 2 Marines, it's gonna get 3, it's gonna get all. It's gonna get all Marines here. Whoop! And shades into the main. And gets the full confirmation here on what it is. Right? Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh my god, he get... Yeah, honestly, Beyond could leave right now. And he'd just be doing all of us a huge favor. This was the worst possible thing that could have happened. Into the worst possible thing that could have happened. Into the worst possible thing that could have happened. If Beyond manages to win this game, I think there's going to be some Terrans worldwide complaining about MaxPax's skill level. It shouldn't be possible. He also started Combat Shield before Stim, is that true? Yeah. Okay, he's completely out of it right now. That makes no sense, because Combat Shield takes less time. He's also building a lot of Marauders, preparing, I guess, for a 3 or 4 gate blink. He's playing against just a fast third Nexus. I mean, MaxPax knows what he's doing. If MaxPax manages to lose this game, I think he might actually file an imbalance complaint. Like, everything went terrible. He showed the SCV's long distance mining, so you know it's going to be a 1-gas build. The reactor gets spotted. He doesn't block the third base initially. Like, he got a little bit unlucky, but at the same time, lost the fight. 2 adepts to 5 Marines. Bunker wasn't up in time. And you can legit just have your Stalkers here, right? You don't need to go anywhere. Just have your Stalkers here. That's it. And then you just kite this back home forever. Like, legit just kite this back home forever. Please don't blink in. Whatever you do, don't blink in. Right? We're not actually blinking in. That would be a crazy move. Look at this. It's gonna come from here. I think you might even want to build like an Immortal behind it. Look, this might work against the worst player, but against MaxPax, MaxPax is gonna force a stim. MaxPax is gonna take... Oh my god, it's a full pool. It's a full pool? Okay, this I hadn't thought of. Okay, he's all-inning, all-inning. It's a full pool, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, the pool is full. Man, he still sucks, no? Because you can just pool your own workers and have a super battery. As long as there's energy for a super battery, we should be completely fine. Pull the boys, pull the boys, pull the boys, pull the boys. Too many Marauders. Boys are going to be real useful to have here, but... We need to get the boys. Stim gets used. Super battery in the far back. Target fire is good. Look at it, Immortal. Bam! Blasting some of these bad boys. The boys coming off, coming out a little bit late, but this is completely over. Not close whatsoever. As one-sided as I had said it was going to be. God. Oh, this is not a great fight. But there's still 2 more batteries. The next Immortal is about to pop. And you can just target down some more of these guys. I mean, you can lose 5, 6 Stalkers here. You can lose a Nexus and 20 probes. And you're going to be just fine, my dear friend. The Immortal is blasting through these Marauders. And I'm expecting GG in 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. It's off by like a second. Absolutely the best. Oh, also the score was incorrect. MaxPax was down 1-0. I'm sorry for that. So if you just tuned in and you think, oh, MaxPax 1-2-0. Not the case. Yeah, this is... sometimes in games, the first thing goes wrong and then the second thing goes wrong. And then you already know it's over. But if you leave, you're going to get angry emails from people that lost money betting on you. So instead what you do is you play it out as best as you can. But you know it's not going to work. Like, Beyond knew after the Adepts got into the main base that it was over. We knew it was over after MaxPax scouted the long distance mining SCVs. It wasn't happening anymore at that point. Do you ever get a copyright strike because of singing in videos? Yeah. I did. I did get copyright strikes for that. Then you know you're a real good singer. Jishi beat Rogue, so Harstem could have won it all. Jishi. Max specs, these non-clam Terrans don't feel the same. True. It's freaking warm in here. Honestly, if I were to suggest something to be on, it would be to do an eBay block again. Actually, on this map it's not as great, because you can always take a third. But on Amphion, on Oceanborn, on... There's more maps. Just can't think of them right now. I'm so bad at putting maps in the mental eye. Oliveira isn't better than Clem. I honestly think Oliveira is kind of goated in tournaments. Offline tournaments, he seems really good. But I think as a consistent level, I believe Clem is a little bit better. But I could be wrong about that. What's the mining trip Max Pax does to get the fastest adept ever? So, he often shift clicks. I don't think he does it on ping though. You can shift click in front of the mineral patch to get like a 7% mineral boost because it removes the acceleration of the probe. You can technically also do it when it's going back to the nexus. Because you can see it slow down a little bit, you know, before it returns or starts gathering. So you can skip that if you click before it. And you can do it with 4 probes at a time if you're very precise. But it's hard to do on ping. So yeah, you need to be very precise. And then you can get slightly more minerals. Clem says that he can get his CC down 2 seconds faster. I haven't actually seen him do that yet, but he told me there's times where he does it. I don't really believe it, to be honest, but it doesn't matter what I believe, it's what Clem believes. Remove the deceleration. I thought you could use acceleration for both speeding up very fast or slowing down really quick. Because I remember using deceleration before and then someone said, well, actually, it's fine both. And then I ended up not Googling it. So I have no clue. Yeah, Maxi going for 3 gate. Do you chrono a warp gate with this? Oh, probe gets spotted. So theoretically, this should be game. Technically, those are both acceleration, yeah, from a physics perspective. Yeah, so it's probably a physician. Which is someone that knows a lot about physics. It's gonna be triple CC with the high ground CCs. Which, if you don't have a bunker, this can be a hard build to hold. If you have a bunker, however, it's no problem. So if I say negative acceleration, would we be happy? Okay. I like that. Maxi is gonna move in. This actually has a good chance of working. Like I said, no bunker. This is pretty good. Bunker, this is absolute balls. It's one of my least favorite builds, to be honest. This one. Oh, even without a bunker. So, usually the way that you look at builds is that imagine the best case scenario and then your build doesn't work. Then your build is probably balls. Someone going triple CC means they have low Marine Marauder production for a while. And they have no factory units. And he also had no bunker. So this was probably the worst case scenario for Beyond. Actually, this was the worst case scenario for Beyond. He does have a ramp, which is nice. But everything else is just awful for him. So this is the worst case scenario for the Terran. And then if your build doesn't just straight up win or deal a lot of damage, then it sucks. This feels insanely greedy. I honestly think if he had a bunker, he would have taken no damage. Would have been light years ahead. Factory now on the way. Poof. Oh. I was gonna say, that seems like a fight that we can't actually take. I always like it when Terrans do that. They look at a situation and they do the mental math. They're like, that looks good. And then it doesn't look good. So far, Max Specs kind of getting away with murder here. Got a little bit of damage in. Gets a fast third CC. I think he's going, or fast third Nexus. I keep mixing up Nexus and CC. This attack is wild. Gonna get 2 workers maybe, or none? None. Gets no workers, but we have Blink. We have no repair on this bunker. Yeah, maybe we have a follow-up here. Observer shows up. We definitely need to repair. Okay, there comes the repair. I have a fool on the wall. I'm calling these 2 SCVs to die. Okay, just 1. I can live with that call. Half right. Pion's taking serious damage. Marauder should be here in the bunker. They pack serious punch. Bunker definitely should be getting repaired here. Adept finishes. This is going to allow Max Specs to move forward because Beyond out of position. Stim is now done. Beyond's in so much trouble, honestly. Max Specs is controlling this game. I've not been super impressed by Beyond's bio play. This is on West, yeah. No. Gonna stim forward. It's gonna get 2 kills. I don't think you can get a third, can you? I think will probably be off cooldown. No, it's gonna get a third. Gonna get a 4th. No way. It's gonna get 2 more. And we get the... Oh my god, this was such a good trade here. Now he needs to find a way to get home. Which might be a little bit harder. This blink control was good. Beyond kind of saving his game here, but he's in a crap spot. He has only single eBay, so there's no upgrade advantage. He has bad... Oh, what's that?
Mitch Jacobs super chatted $3.38. Imber commentary.
Thank you, Mitch Jacob. 35 Aussie dollars. Yeah, Prism is out. 6 gateways out. I'm loving this spot for Max Specs. Loving this spot for Max Specs. Actually, control. Oh. Actual complete control. I think Beyond just lost too much. For no real reason. The moment the Prism goes in, Beyond should theoretically be dead. Because there's going to be some 2-pronged aggression here, right? So we're going to have a forward attack. This is a move that someone that is a little bit more risk averse than Max Specs wouldn't quite try to pull off. He has 8 gateways that are active, 1 that is inactive. Then he has this army as well. Do we have vision here? No, we don't. He's going to get a fat warp in. Good SCV movement. Keeps his entire army here. Ooh, now it's scary because the entire army is here. 6 SCVs do end up falling already, though. Zealot's also going down. Beyond is a soldier. Look at this. We'll target this. Oh, Immortal's gonna fall. Lots of cash available as Zealots make it in towards the natural. Loads of SCVs are going down. 2 Vikings being produced. Don't forget, behind us we have a 4th Nexus. Not a lot of pro production, though, which could be an issue. 17, 18, 19 workers going down. 18 workers going down. And the Prism, it stays alive. Just like Beyond's chances, though, in this game. It's not over yet. Is it looking great? No. Is it looking fairly bad? Yes. Could one imagine a scenario in which Max Specs just walks over his opponent in the next 5 seconds? Not the next 5 seconds, but it is not unimaginable that Max Specs is going to win within the next minute and a half. Once he gets 2-3 Colossus out with range, I could see an attack here with a serious gateway count of 10, maybe a Templar Archives and a 5th base behind it, giving some serious trouble to Beyond. Beyond, who's at a massive supply block, built 4 depots here at this base. It's not going to finish them anytime soon. It's complete army out of position. 3 out of the 4 Zealots get to escape. Merry, Pippin, and Frodo. They left Sam behind. Go tend his garden in heaven, lol. Prick. 2nd Forge now coming in as well. 2nd Robo. And this is completely over. 7 Stalkers moving out. 5th Nexus. Ugh. Hey, Beyond is in some serious trouble here. Oh. This is scary though. You do have to be careful. When you play like max packs, you're always walking a very thin line. And if you don't have great balance, then you can fall off right on your face. Which could be an issue. Starts arm. I freaking hate when he starts the armor upgrades first. Beyond is still in the game, but he's behind. Beyond's entire TVP career, though, he's been playing from behind. And he's made some insane comebacks in this matchup. He's so freaking good in micro. Look at this. Relatively low worker count, so his army size is actually quite big. You know what would be good? To have a bunker here. I really think bunkers are underrated in TVP. I really believe them to be underrated. I'd love to see a bunker. Love this wall as well. Huge wall fan. Huge fan of the wall. 6 Vikings out, 4 Colossus. Oh, this army's gonna die. Blink forward, blink forward, blink forward. There's 1. I think I could have gotten 2 there. Gonna have an attack. There's no tanks, there's no mines. And Ghost coming in a little bit after the key moment. Zealots now make their way in towards the natural. Beyond's probably gonna try to chase. That's not going to succeed. As this army is still a little bit too big. Max packs here, playing it out in a phenomenal way. The way that only max packs can. GG gets called. And the young Dane is going to win the series 2-1. That's correct. 2-1. It's kind of wild, huh? If he had raised, if the wall rose in time, risen, if the wall had risen, it would have been perhaps okay. But still, meh. Well to see so many mistakes from Beyond, but well played. It wasn't Beyond's greatest game. And the second game was definitely not one of his greatest games. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just clicking this lobby because I want to get in there. I want games too. Skillless versus... Who's this? Oh, this is going to be the Skillless versus the other dude. Versus Jishi. That's one hell of a quarterfinals. Wonder if there's anything else I can watch. Trap Gumiho? That's on Korea. Okay, I try to get into Trap Gumiho. Oh. No, I can't. It's too risky. Because I'm gonna be left without a game. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna move to Korea, Trap Gumiho ends, and there's nothing for me to do. Then I have to come back here. We're gonna be sitting without a game for 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 minutes. I really hope Skillless wins. Trap Gumiho is over. Oh, thank God that I didn't go to Korea. Oh no. Types it in all chat. Dude, if I was Skillless, I would be fuming. I hate when people ask the score when I'm losing. So I always ask it in private to a caster, or I ask it in the main thing. You know, when I'm casting myself, because I hate it when I'm behind and I just hate the feeling of being down 1-0 and other people are talking about it. I just don't like it one bit. And I know this is stupid, but that's my rule. That's why I always ask, you know, in game when I can't see. And this guy just ruined it for me by typing this in all chat. It's kind of messed up, but I love it. Skillless is down 1-0. The only thing missing was saying something like how Jishi really owned him. Complete destruction. He had no chance. Might as well not play the second game. That's what it feels like. Who's losing? No. Oh, no. Kind of want to see what Jishi does. Not many people know him, but he's a player that doesn't use control groups, I think. Or was it not camera hotkeys? It's one of the two. Which is really cool. I remember in back in the day, in 2015, so that is 9 years ago, I played, or 2014, no, 2015, one of the two, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant, all right? I played a tournament in what was this place called? It's close to Hollywood. Maybe with a B? Why can't I remember the name of this place? It's like a region near Hollywood. Not Beverly Hills. Not Bollywood. Bollywood is not near Hollywood. Not Santa Monica. Jesus. Maybe it's not with a B either. Not Anaheim. It's not Venice Beach. Los Angeles? That's the one, sorry, yeah. There we go, Los Angeles. No, I don't know what it's called. Either way, it's not important for the story, but I'm just upset that I can't remember. I'm gonna Google it after. I'm gonna figure it out. It's not Orange County. You guys can stop. I think it's near Hollywood. Irvine? The B is throwing you off. Burbank! It's Burbank! It's with a B, it's Burbank. That is near Hollywood, right? Burbank. Thank the Lord that you found it. Oh my god. Okay. Either way, in Burbank, there was this, we had it's unimportant to the story. We were watching this guy play Jishi. Back then he was called Mystery. And after a while we realized that we couldn't see his hotkeys. And then we watched from behind him and we actually saw that every single move that he made was with all army hotkey. He legit just hotkeyed nothing. Never. And this guy was like top 32 at that point, or top 16. It was one of the two. I think it might have been top 16 actually, top 16 group. Or top 30, either way, it doesn't matter. I just remember being so shocked. I think back then I used a 2-hole control group, so I was pretty advanced compared to him. I can't recall if he made it out of the group. Probably not. I think he had building hotkeys for Nexus. But there was just no unit hotkeys at all, which I'd never seen before in my life. I think back then I didn't even use the all-army hotkey at all. I had the all-army hotkey unbound until like 2019 or something. Oh, wait, let's actually watch the game. Okay, 5 Stalker, 3 Sentry. I don't know what happened here, but it looks really bad for skillless. Good force fields, and the game could be bad. I think Jishi is gonna win the game here. There's a prism with it too. What the hell? This guy's playing some legendary StarCraft too. It's time for glaives to start. You know what's the only thing that skillless can do right now? Is you warp in 2 adepts. You warp in 2 adepts. And you hope that the... What the hell? He's going for a dark shrine. You warp in 2 adepts and you hope that the guy doesn't look. Oh, he's actually gonna get it. Look at this. Gotta find a pylon. That's unfortunate. That was really the only hope. And at the same time, these adepts are dealing some damage. These guys teleported in towards the natural. Jishi took some time to select them. This is over. He's floating 1k minerals right now. Imagine how many gateways he can build if he would want to. Oh, skillless actually gonna find some units as well here. skillless does have blink. This is the weirdest game because he's playing Dark Shrine, but from a situation where he doesn't have gas to warp in a lot of DTs. However, as there are currently 0 observers on the map, this might be the end. We're gonna need a scout going into the main. Please, 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 skillless. Please, my dear friend. Okay, look how quick his response is going to be here. 1. Dark Shrine, baby. Instantly starts the robo. That was very fast. Needs to move to the side. He needs more stalkers. He needs more stalkers. You need more stalkers, buddy. You need to get in position ASAP. Put them on the edge. No, don't put him on the edge. Ah, he's dead now. He's dead. He's dead. Absolutely dead. 2 DTs in the main. I think this is theoretically over. Oh, he misses the force fields. That is not a great look here for the Europeans. He's still up in supply, technically. Doesn't actually have enough gas to start this. Okay, he's gonna chrono that. Super battery, please. Please, please, move, 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 move! No! Hello? Neither player really paying attention here. Oh, Skillis is the first one that pays attention. 7 workers have gone down. It is 54 workers to 40. This thing's gonna die. The prism has fallen at this point. Dude, this has been a wild game, honestly. Freaking Jishu. This guy's a genius. See, this is how you know it's a strategy game. Freaking love strategy games. Just has better strategies than everyone else. This guy is... this guy has double brain. He's a little bit slower, but twice as smart. You know what the only thing is that you can do here, if you're skillless, is you go into super camp mode. So what you do is you get Stalker, Sentry, Robobay. Yes, sir. 4 gas, and you need like 4 batteries. You know who's really good at staying alive in this type of scenario? Is a guy called Gongfu Banda. Really neat guy. One of the neatest in the world. Ooh, I don't need the force field. You can need a second force field, but we don't have it. Well, that's an issue, because we're freaking dead now. And once this battery doesn't finish, then the game is actually over. And we have blink available, so you can actually blink on the battery as well, which could be an issue. If this observer dies, the game also ends. There's like 6 different types of win conditions here. Oh, one has been met, but there's no DTs. No, there's still 1 DT. I think both of them are gonna be met. Oh, I feel so bad for Skillis. Dang. Oh, Jishi in the semifinals. I lost to the guy that lost to the guy. That's gonna lose to the guy that's gonna lose to the guy. You know what's happening. I'm not gonna watch this. Jishi versus Gumio, am I? Or do I? They're gonna play in Korea? Now, was it the score? I mean, I know what the score is. I don't have to ask again. You know, I actually like Skillis, right? I don't want him to feel bad. That's why I asked in private chat in the first place. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what he has cooked up here. Are the games on pretty quickly from the last with no gaps? It depends a bit. But from here on out, I think it's going to be... It's going to be pretty quick, yeah, for sure. I need to get in the party, though. It's absolutely key. I'm gonna use my position as a large YouTuber. Dang it. He doesn't have me in the friend list. Yes! I powered myself in there. That's just lovely, isn't it? really need to go to the restroom, but I'm afraid of missing the lobby. They still need the veto though. But they veto, let's see how fast Gumio is with the vetoes. Then we can make a decision what we do. I also want to get a snack, so I'll just wait. Alcione. Is that the first map or a veto? Dude, there's so many questions that I have right now. Wait, GC needs to pick the first map, no? You're saying Gumio's gonna win 2-1? I'd be shocked if GC takes the map. Absolutely shocked. Thanks, by the way, Tsuvarsky for the tier 1 subscription. I missed that somehow. I appreciate it, bud. Very kind. Didn't he pick Alcione? So, GC vetoed here. So, unless Gumiho vetoed last, which isn't the case, because if Gumiho vetoes last, then he picks second. But I don't want to be the guy that says something here. What the hell is Gotland? Which map is that? Which map is Gotland? Oh, it's golden. I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure out. That is a perfect anagram. Actually, there's only 2 letters that are swapped. Ah, thank you, Timmy Atz, for becoming a level 2 subscriber. Sometimes the YouTube notifications don't play. I wonder why that is. Gonna have to flame Google. Mr. Google. Breaks. Someone isn't accepting the lobby. Who is that? I wish you could see who the culprit is. Someone went to the toilet. Kick the slow one from the party. Okay. I wait until the game starts. Sometimes something goes wrong, you know? They accidentally start with the wrong team color or the wrong race. Okay, this. Hello, hello. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna watch first person GC. Watch the master in action. You played Nexus before Core? Yes, sir. God, I love this guy. God, this guy is such a gamer. You know that? Chrono. Skill hosted you? Skill has hosted me? He beats me and then he hosts me. It's a bad manner move. But I like it.
The firstborn.
Thanks, Gillis. Appreciate it, buddy. Adept Stalker. So he's playing against a 2-gas opener. Now, as a Protoss player without a wall and without a battery, this could be rough. It really could be. Oh. This guy's gonna come in. It's -1 worker. He's gonna lose 2 workers here. To just this Reaper. Oh, it's a mine. If this was a Hellion, he was gonna lose 3 workers. Oh. Wait, this is a full wall? You can't move through there? No way. That wasn't a wall, was it? There's just no way. Yeah, I think he built this gate to plug the wall. Double kill. Well, single kill, but still cool. Nexus. His mine drop is hitting at a very normal timing. I'm not even sure how that's possible. This was a 2-gas opener, and he's hitting at a timing where you'd usually hit with a single-gas Reaper opener. He's hitting about 20 seconds late. It's an interesting maneuver that we haven't quite seen yet before. Like, blink is gonna be done. I've never seen this. Today's been a day of games, my friends. I can't quite describe him. I can't quite describe him. Same time, even by walking in. He's gonna try to walk out as well. Keeps it alive. This went extremely well for Gumiho. Much better than I would have thought. Who has the highest APM for Protoss in the pro scene? That would be me. I am the fastest Protoss in the pro scene. More APM, maybe Showtime is higher actually, but I don't think so. But I'm cheating because I have a keyboard that has a very high repeat rate. So APM is a fairly useless metric, especially once the keyboards and repeat rates and stuff, you know, it comes into play. But I think it might actually be me or Showtime. Could also be some Korean, maybe like Parting or something. I don't know much about the Koreans, but... Oh. 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 Okay, this is going from bad to worse. We might already be a step lower than worse at this point. From worse to awful, from awful to god-awful, from god-awful to unplayable. Good micro by Gumiho. I appreciate that. 3 stars. Out of 3. Low star count today, can't help it. Wait, he just lifted all of his marines up? I think that might have been a mistake. Don't think that was intended. Do we have a battery? Yes. Do we have a Colossus? Yes. You know what Gumiho's really good at? Is walking into this type of thing and then winning the game straight up. He's actually really, really good at it. I find him an impressive operator, for sure. Let's see if he's gonna do it right. Look at this. Marauders 4. Marauders forward. He doesn't stim. Oh, he didn't have stim yet. He just wins the game. 15 workers went down? How did that happen? Was it in the natural? He must have stacked all the workers at once. I mean, the game is over. We're absolutely coping here. This is... You know what this is? This is a walkover almost. You know? The way that Gumiho is playing. Like, he's not even playing proper. You know, he's rallying stuff across the map. He's like, oh, I'm ready to kill. Oh, I'm ready to kill. Killing? I'm ready for it. He's eating him alive. Like, he's building freaking marines out of these barracks because he wanted a faster game. Like, I don't have time for this. Kevin has a driving lesson in about 45 minutes. I want him to cast the finals against Max Specs. Like, oh, thanks, Gumiho. This is why everyone loves you. This is why you're the crowd favorite. Neat. Beautiful stuff. God. Freaking off. Oh, come now. So what are we doing here, boys? Mr. Harstem, are you playing? Not anymore. I lost already. Are you learning to drive for the first time? Yeah. I had one lesson already, which was a test lesson. Today I think I'm cruising around for 2 hours in the car. Gonna have a good time. I've driven a little bit by myself in like parking lots and industrial areas where there's no other cars. So I have a little bit of feeling with the steering wheel and stuff, and like how much gas you should put. But I'm a relatively poor driver. Why car when you can bike? Because... Oh, why did I type good luck, have fun? I don't know why I do these things. I'm not made to be a caster. That's the problem. Now, I've got that player still in me, you know? Do you also say enjoy to your waiters? No, I really don't. But I generally don't talk so much to my waiters. Just... I'm quick to the food, you know? Quick to order, quick to the food. You know, one of my least favorite experiences is when you're in a big group and there's some people that are not picking their food. And then the waiter has to come by 2 or 3 times asking if we know what we want yet. I think if a waiter asks for a second time and you're still not ready, you're allowed to kick that person that is holding up the group from the table. I think, and no one should be upset with you at that point. It's like, hey, John, we think you're a great person, but this is not okay. It's time for you to find a different friend group. Maybe some people that are a little bit slower in the head, like you. And then John is like, Kevin, I understand it. You want to eat quick. I think that is an absolutely fair way of doing things, to be honest. Is observer chat seen by the players? No worries. As a waiter, I agree. I've had customers get mad at me for asking after they get seated, even though they've been waiting to be seated for 20 minutes. Yeah. If you're waiting to get seated, that is when you're making your decisions. Like, These people have no idea about efficiency whatsoever, especially because also is a route to the place itself. Because if there's a lot of people waiting, it probably means you're not going to be the last person waiting, you know? So if you can cut the time that you're in that place by 15 minutes while you're waiting already, and then you make your decision, like, that just makes a lot of sense to me. Unless the place doesn't give you, you know, menus while you're waiting. I mean, it's really not that hard. Okay, fast battery. He's playing a sentry build here. I am infamous for hating everything that has to do with sentries. I think all sentry builds are equally bad. Because they're always 0 out of 10. You know, I'm not even giving them the pity 1. I hate all of them equally, truly. Oh, he's playing the Gumiho build. He's playing the Gumiho build. Actually, do you build a Hellion with that? I don't think so. So it's probably... There's this famous build that's going around town right now with a double tank evac. Then a bunch of Marines. But I think that's just single Reaper and you don't get a Hellion. So I'm probably actually wrong. This is such a huge scout, by the way, by Jishi. So we're gonna actually... This is the final test, okay? If Jishi manages to lose this game, despite getting a full scout on what is the worst build order for Gumiho against what Jishi is playing, then sentry builds are going to be illegal from this point on forward. And whenever we see a sentry before tech, we get to flame that person. And we're allowed to get personal as well at that point. These are the rules that we're playing by today. Okay? Oh, what the hell is this gonna tank drop? Gumiho is actually just cooler than other players. This build isn't even played anymore in TVT. He does it in this matchup. Look at this. This makes no sense and I love it. If we can get this pylon, that would be so high tier. Okay, kills 5 workers. It's gonna get the blink because the sentry delayed the blink initially. And as a result, now blink is not gonna finish. It's gonna lose the game to a tank and 3 marines. I've never seen this before in my life. On siege. Think you can kill this one? Poof! Resources lost is 1200 to 775. Worker count is 39 to 37. Charge hasn't started. Third base isn't up yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a winner. You know, if MaxPax and whoever else is playing Classic or Showtime, if they haven't vetoed yet when we come out of this game, I'm going to be extremely upset. Like, I'm going to be freaking fuming. This is the same as not picking food while you have the menu and you're in the waiting room. Also, I'm taking bets currently. Not for money, but just for internet fame. Give me the exact timer when you believe this game will end in favor of Gumiho. If you believe that Jishi still will win, then please make an IQ test and send me the result. I'm very curious. So either way, you have something to do. I see a 723, 748, 830, 9 minutes, 200 internet points, 732, 1228. There we go. A lot of numbers. Hellion going to the main. You guys, most of you believe that Gumiho's straight up gonna win with the first push, I guess. And that's going to hit at about 740. There's gonna be a little bit of delay with these stalkers, I guess. That's the only thing. Well, GC decides that it's too scary. You know, holding up your opponent while moving across the map is fun. You know what else is fun? Not doing that. And just dying to the tank push. Oh. 7 minutes 32 seconds Sayers are in shambles. Well, not in shambles yet. Actually, they are in shambles. Tanks moving around. There's two things he could do. He could have dropped this behind the stalkers and killed them, or he can drop this into the main base and kill the main base. I don't know what's better. I don't think it matters because I think Gumiho's just going to win straight up, but it's cool to speculate. Okay, we get a scan at the third base. Oh! Oh! Why did I think he was going to walk full force up there? I mean, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Here's a drop. We have a recall available, so we're going to see that. But if you recall, then you lose. 732 is over. Okay, Gumiho's gonna siege up forward. This Colossus is instantly gonna disappear. Puff, puff. Puff, puff. 748. Do we have any 748 here? I see 723. No, 844. No. Anything in the YouTube chat? Okay, where are we going? What server are we heading to? Europe? Jay has it right? Very nice, Jay. Actually, the first guess as well. That's really sick. Well done, buddy. I'm proud of you. If YouTube had a way of rewarding you, I would make you like a VIP member or something. But I can't do that. I can only make you moderator, but I don't trust you enough for that. I replace the pinned message. Okay, that's as good as you're gonna get. Congrats, buddy. You want 100 Harstem coin? Classic Harstem coin. Firm handshakes for Jay. Who's Cyril playing with? In a party with one other. He's playing with someone that I don't have in my friend list. It's pretty messed up. Should request to join? No. No, it's time for that. Okay, up next is Max Pack Showtime. What is your guess who wins this? It's a good question. I actually don't know. It actually is a very good question. Oh my god, they're already starting. I'd say... So, Max Pax is favored. But I think Showtime is very intelligent. I think Showtime is in very good shape. Physically, mentally, and in StarCraft 2. Who am I cheering for? Well, Showtime is always very kind to me. He's been nothing but friendly. I don't think he's once verbally abused me in my entire life. Max Pax, on the other hand, whenever he can get a jab in, always is ready to go. You know, always takes the banter too far against me. I do like a bad boy, so we're gonna go for Max Pax. Max Pax 2-0, baby. Let's run it. Check Discord. Jesus Christ. All right. This is it. Should we do first person? Okay. If you want Max Pax first person, type A in the chat, like this. If you just want regular view, type nay in the chat. Is this how you spell it? Oh, Max Pax first person. Nay, B. Oh, there's a lot of A's. When's my driving lesson? My driving lesson is in... I mean, I probably need to be ready in about 30 minutes from now. So I don't think I can do the finals, to be honest. I think it's going to be too long. I kind of want to eat something before as well, because otherwise I'm going to be hungry. And I'm not myself when I'm hungry. Okay, both players here. Ooh, never mind. I thought both players were going to go for 1 gate expand, but it's not the case whatsoever. So we're seeing... Okay, what is MaxPax seeing here? Okay, he's smart. He's brilliant. He's quick. Probably beautiful. He sees an extra chrono boost in his opponent's main base right now. That is very curious. And if I'm MaxPax, I'm afraid of a double Stalker chrono in the early game. I'm very afraid of a double Stalker chrono in the early game. And as a follow-up, maybe a 4-gate, you know? This is a small map. There's very little things that are smaller than this map. Very little things. One of these things are the chances of England advancing to the finals of the European Championship tonight. But not many things are smaller than this map. Stargate? So, do we see the double chrono? Okay, we see double chronos being used. We know where it's at. How do we respond to this? I am extremely curious right now. Do we cancel the Zealot? No, we have a Zealot. Zealot is going to move around looking for a pylon, which inevitably is going to be put down here. Inevitably, I tell you, my friends. Inevitable. Battery should go down. First Stalkers have been out for 13 seconds. That means they can arrive at some point. Oh my god. Thank you, Timmy Ads, for gifting 5 memberships of level 2. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, I'm ready. Oracle first. I would never build an Oracle first in this situation. Because you know you're being 4-gated, no? At least I know he's being 4-gated. I also have the production tab open. Maybe it's unfair. That is an unfair advantage that MaxPax doesn't have. If he were capable of looking at the production tab, that would be much easier. Yeah, big W, Timmy Hats. Thanks, man. Oh, battery is done. Second Stalker comes in. Is he gonna... Oh, there comes the... I guess we have a Void Ray on the way behind this. Here comes the Oracle. There's a battery plus 2 Stalkers. He's gonna move out of position. You have the Stasis Ward ready right now. Whoop! He's gonna get it up. He's gonna get it up. Don't you know, pump it up. It's going to be 1 gateway, 3 batteries, and a Void Ray. And now it's time for the Maestro to make the magic happen. Okay. This is really difficult micro. No one but MaxPax can execute this well. No one. It's gonna get a second gateway. His positioning is phenomenal. First Stalker goes down. Void Ray in some trouble. Oh, it's gonna get sniped here. That's a painful start. Oracle trying to go back in. New Void Ray is now out. New Void Ray is now out. Ooh, takes a big fat hit there. Takes a small hit. Not fat at all. Tiny. Tiny hit. If he can get the Stasis Ward in, that would be a huge deal. That would be a huge deal, I tell you. Oh. Control here, solid. What's the timing on the super battery? We don't know. Good target fire out of showtime. Here comes the Stasis. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. MaxPax will need to give up his low ground position. But he's played from this spot before. Has he won from this spot before? Is another question. Probably yes. I actually can remember a game against me where he won from this exact spot. He's gonna kill 1. He's gonna kill... No, not a second one. He's gonna kill 2. Gonna kill 3, maybe? Battery now available. Super battery is in the pocket as well still. Couple of workers going down. Showtime actually losing a lot of stuff here. Super battery gets activated. Another Stalker goes down. And perhaps another one? No. 3 Void Rays now out. MaxPax is going to survive on 19 workers versus 23 Sentry. Sentry loses 4 Stalkers. And the Oracle is still alive. New Sentry on the way. 21 workers to 23. MaxPax scouts for the natural. Sees there is no natural. That's gotta calm his mind a little bit. New stasis coming in soon. Are we gonna hit? We hit hardly anything, but we deny quite a bit of mining. Okay, next is on the way. I mean, MaxPax saw a probe go there, so he's gonna confirm it right now, I think. Sees the Nexus. Needs to be careful that he doesn't fly in some random bad boys. Ooh. Imagine a sentry here on the low ground in favor of Showtime. That could be a huge deal. Showtime is set up outside. What is the Void Ray count? We're at 2. Three, and soon an Immortal. He has the low ground already. He's gonna counterattack. This is a classic MaxPax move. Whenever he's in this exact situation, he always goes for the counterattack with the 3 Void Rays. And now it's going to be key for Showtime to have a recall available. So we're gonna scout that. Do we have a recall available here? That is a question we need to ask ourselves. Is the recall available? There's going to be a recall available because the natural Nexus is about to finish up. Oh, and there's so much energy in the main too. Oh, look, he's trying to bait this away. He's trying to bait the Stalkers away from the battery. Then he wants to right-click that battery instantly. Ooh, supply block. That's painful. He's gonna lose the Oracle. Will right-click the battery. It's not gonna be good enough. Gonna kill... Oh! It is rare for MaxPax to make mistakes like this, but they have been made today. There's one chance, one shot, one opportunity. High sentry count, a high sentry count with a lot of force fields, 3 Void Rays, 2 Immortals, and you camp outside of your opponent's natural. Then, with the help of force fields, Void Rays, and Immortals, maybe you skill better than your opponent. Third base here. I would have... Oh, he already is on 4 gates Showtime. I didn't realize that. Never mind. Oh, this game is just uber over. Oh no, we're gonna get the surprise of a lifetime here. Look at this, it's gonna be like 20 Stalkers. Okay, maybe not quite 20. Maybe only 6 actually. There's 16 out. Void Rays here being targeted down. I think you need to recall those, to be honest. Oh, you can't be here, boss. You can't. The combination of Immortal Void Ray would have been quite good, but not like this. Army supplies are fairly even, but that's just not going to be good enough. Immortal's gonna fall, and that is going to be the G to the G. MaxPax still tries, but try he may, win he won't. 1-0 in favor of Tobias Showtime Sieber. One of the greatest players in the world. I'm shocked that he would play Stargate against double Stalker Chrono. Harstem cursed him? I did no such thing. That's extremely rude to even suggest. I'm not having it, mate. I ain't having it. Ready, good luck, have fun. Ready. No good luck, have fun out of Showtime. Is that a sign here? Oh, good luck, have fun after. Without a space in between. Slide edge for Showtime, but he's focusing too much on eco. Wait, what? You're watching the same game. It's already over. Is this the final already? No, this is the semis. I don't think I'll make it to the finals. I'm sad. But it's the truth. All right. Map number 2. Let's see what we have on our hands. Golden Aura. You know what I think is good on this map? Is taking the gold. Against max packs. I think that's a cool move. So first person for Showtime here is the winner. Thank you, Rauren. Shout out to my boy Timmy Ads. Gifting 10 memberships. Level 2 subscribers. Much appreciated, Timmy. Very kind. Big place, my friend. I feel like I should have a better sound for that than just the ping, though. I'll get on that tomorrow. But yeah, very kind. Appreciate it, bud. And welcome everyone that received the membership. Harstem, I always wondered, was the game more fun when it was 6 workers and when they tried changing worker count? It was significantly worse, in my opinion, with 6 workers. But some people disagree. Those people are wrong. 12 workers was great. Make the sound be a supply drop? I could actually do that. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's going to be proxy something. I just don't know proxy what. Oh, proxy Twilight. You monstrous man, you. Oh, this is such a cute build. I think Showtime is here to take it 2-0, to be honest. So, Zealot is not going to spot this. I doubt it, at least. So it's going to be Oracle into Void Ray. That's usually what he does. Or wait, it was no blue, was it? No, okay. Yeah, he went Zealot. It's going to be Oracle into Void Ray. Battery? I'm expecting a battery. And ideally what you have here... Oh look, he's faking a Zealot. Or else faking a unit. So ideally, if you're max packs, is you get Oracle, Void Ray, Robotics Facility. But if you don't get the Scout on the Twilight Council, you know what you're going to end up doing? Is you're probably going to start a second Void Ray. And that's the worst thing that could happen. It's going to be 2 Stalkers at home. That is a bit of a giveaway. And also a late 3rd Gateway, which is also a bit of a giveaway. So there's a couple of giveaways going on here. MaxPax needs to read here. Perfect. Perfect read. Robo, the moment he scouts it, this is perfect. Good read. It made it a little bit harder being proxied, and it allowed Showtime to get the Twilight Council 10 seconds faster, which means a 10-second faster blink. But MaxPax manages to read this. This is not a super difficult read to make, but you need to be confident in your reads in order to make it. As Oracle's gonna get 1 kill here and a revelation. This is really nice because it's going to show him that these Stalkers most likely will move across the map. Exactly what's happening now. There's not enough energy on this Oracle anyway, so you probably could have just moved away instantly. Didn't have to wait for the battery to finish, but I like that Showtime played it safe. Immortal's going to start. Second Void Ray is on the way out. So the first blink in is not going to have enough Stalkers to properly one-shot a Void Ray. You can potentially 2-shot, or 2-volley, I should say. And the second blink-in attack most likely is going to have an Immortal available. So usually what players do in this situation, if you're Showtime, is that you try to start taking out some of these Stalkers and maybe clear some of the battery energy. And then once your Stalker count grows to 15, 16, 17, numbers where one-shotting big assets like the Void Ray or the Immortal becomes possible, that's when you want to blink in. So here comes the first potential blink in. And the Immortal is ready. Gets the first... Oh my god. All of them shot there. And gets a Stalker. Loses 2 Stalkers. Kills a Void Ray, a Zealot, and a Stalker. A brilliant trade here. Second Immortal is going to be key for him. Void Ray Prismatic Alignment is now gone. We have more Stalkers on the way. Oracle is still around. I feel like I've missed the Stasis Ward here. That only hit a single probe, I believe. Because we had almost continuous production here with the Stalkers. Taking out this pylon is nice because it's actually going to supply block the opponent, which means no extra Immortal behind his Void Ray is going to get taken out. Showtime is actually going to unsupply block his opponent. We get an attack here on this Immortal, takes out a Stalker, could potentially clear this Zealot as well. Could blink forward. Yes, it's going to get it. Max packs with an uncharacteristically sloppy move. Meanwhile, this thing is going to have a Neo Stasis Ward available. The new Immortal is about to pop out. It is 26 army supply to 21. We have a couple of workers, 7 workers that we can lose. Showtime's going to blink forward. Double volleys this. Stasis Ward now coming in. Yes, is going to hit every... Oh my god, Showtime paying attention. Very well done. That is a big move. Next super battery is still about 15 to 20 seconds away or so. Battery's falling. And Max Pax is actually... Yeah, he can't give up this base. He just can't. You can't. You don't have the production for it, boss. You do not have the production for it. Does have a better worker count. Actually, he has 2 gates. He might be fine. He's gonna try to go down. He's gonna get force fielded in. Worker count was in his advantage. And supply was even. So maybe this would have just been okay. Had Max Pax played it slow, sure, he would have been fighting against Blink, which is very uncomfortable. But losing these 2 units is a bit expensive. Still have the Oracle alive as well. It's gonna now scout. Check the timing on this Nexus. See what Showtime is up to. Sees nothing. Did he build a stasis here then or no? Oh, there goes the probe. The probe is dead. I'd really like to see a Prism here. We're gonna get a Twilight behind it. A couple extra Stalkers. I think Prism is key. We're not seeing it. That doesn't mean that I don't think it's key. So I think the pressure here really is on Max Pax to make something happen. Similar scenario to last game. Oh, look at it. Showtime is baiting out the stasis. Oh, baiting out stasis is only good if you're then in position to deal with it. That didn't go so hot, not gonna lie. This is a crazy move. That is insane. There's Blink out and he's going for this. The crazy frog looks at this and says, that's a little bit too wild for me, my friend. I mean, this is insane. This is really insane. If there was 4 or 5 Stalkers here at home, you're probably in trouble. Now he's gonna right-click this pylon. Okay, there's 4 Stalkers at home. Blink forward. Do we? Okay, both of them now have been activated. Snipe the pylon. Oh my god. That was low reward, high risk, baby. The way that I like it.
Timiad's super chatted $67.53. Long time viewer of your uploads. First time on the live stream. Keep up the great content.
Oh, all that thought, Timmy. Thanks so much for the fat donation, man. Really appreciate it. And so we have Max Pax now moving in forward. Once again, huge shout out to you. Really appreciate it, bud. That's mad. That's very kind. Yeah, Showtime is just really far ahead, to be honest. Because there's only 2 gateways production. against, I think, 4. He can just match immortal count, move across the map, win the game. He's up in workers, faster base. I mean, he's so far ahead. I really don't think there's any way for Max Specs to win this. Once again, thanks so much, Timmy. Really appreciate it, man. I don't even see how Max Specs has an opportunity to come back here. Like, what would you do? Because I don't get it. Like, DT? Do we push? I think pushing is kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, you're down in Stalkers, you're down in Immortals. Take the gold, but you have no map control. How can you take a gold? Lots of sentries. I kind of like this, but I mean, it's still over. Can you blink forward here? Probably can. Showtime is much smarter though. He said, hey, I also have force fields. Just wait till these bad boys run out, and then I'm up 10 Stalkers, which is a good call, really. Gotta clear all of these bad boys. 2 Immortals in the back dishing out damage. Showtime is going to be taking out the Master of PvP and moving into the Grand Finals of today's Kung Fu Cup. Sadly, my dear friends, I will not be starting that. I need to go soon. And yeah, it's the way it is. Gumiho versus Showtime. That will be the match. Just like the Grand Finals of the Home Story Cup, which is sick. If you want to continue watching, however, there's a couple of streamers on Twitch you can go to. You can go to the English-speaking Steadfast SC or to Rotterdam 08. They'll both be casting this finals, most likely. I'll link it in the YouTube chat as well, and I'll just rate Statfast. That is the lower viewer, man. All right. Thanks all so much for watching. I'm gonna go do my driving lessons. Once again, Timmy, thanks so much for all the love. Thanks everyone else as well for the subscriptions. Thanks all for your participation in today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. More video games. Tomorrow is a Thursday. Gonna do a long one tomorrow. Lots of laddering. Maybe something special. We'll see. All right. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Oh, Rotti is ending the stream in that case. Stats fast it is, baby. All right. Ciao, ciao.